think the global economic system, I want to say poverty, but poverty is just one symptom of a faulty global economic system. I could also say migration. And when I say that, I mean the many cases of Africans trying to flee the continent to Europe to work, or to flee their own countries to go to other countries to work, and the challenges that they're facing because there's not the freedom of movement for labor. But really, that's even still just another symptom of a faulty global economic system. And so for me, I think that's the major issue that we should work on, so that we have the possibility of dignity for all the world's peoples. I don't know what the one action would be, but I think something that calls attention to the global economic system that I'm describing. It could propose legislation, policies within Europe that begin to address the issue of Fortress Europe, that begin to allow the opening of borders in a way that so that migrants that want to work can work. Even the illegal migrants in countries can actually have benefits while they're working, instead of being open to all kinds of exploitation while they're in wealthier societies working. But one of the things that I would like us to do is to have a fact-finding mission that goes to North Africa and actually sail with one of the boats carrying migrants across the Mediterranean Sea. You know, these boats are often stopped by patrolling boats from the European countries bordering that sea, from Spain, from Portugal. And I think it's important to enter into that experience and to be able to show in European, American, African, Asian, all these other countries, to show what is happening for this community of people. I think, however possible, to begin to bring voice to those that do not have voice, I think, gives credibility. There's already enough that has been done to make pronouncements, but the reason why those pronouncements are not really followed by action is because people don't, on a very real level, on a visceral level, they don't really feel the problems that the world's poor are experiencing. And we should help bridge that gap in some way and push for action so that gives us credibility. Otherwise, we'll just be a talking shop. I want to work with the Council on its relationship with African governments, primarily with Nigeria's government, my own country, and also with the African Union, which is the collective body of African countries working to develop policy and to develop different action for the continent's problems. If the World Future Council wants to propose legislation, and some of this legislation will be useful for the African countries as a whole or for Nigeria, I would like to be a bridge builder so that these policies are presented to our legislatures within the continent or within my individual country, and we can begin to take action in these ways.